Hey guys, how was your February? I feel like it went by really fast, and probably because it did, because it's a shorter month. So I'm going to get right into my February favorites. Not a ton of product, but enough that warrants a video, especially because a lot of them are new. And instead of just doing all these individual reviews, I figured I would do kind of mini reviews in my February favorites. So the first one is this. These are both by L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector Serum Concentrate, and then this is the Youth Code Texture Perfector Day and Night Cream. And I've had these for quite a while, and somebody did mention in one of my other videos they did want to see a review on it, so I'm gonna do like a mini review right now. Love them. Like, there are a ton of reviews on these, and I feel like a lot of people talk about especially the serum. Like, people love this, and I do too. Like, if you can see that, it is almost gone. I only have that much left, and I'm really sad because it was really good to me. I feel like the serum, the consistency of the serum is a little, it's kind of watery, but not too watery. It gives enough slip that you can, you know, glide it over your face. But every time I put it on, I feel like I'm doing something really great for my skin. I don't exactly know, you know, what is in this stuff that makes it awesome and amazing. When I will look it up, and then I will like do like a list or some sort. But in terms of what it does, I know that it is meant to help perfect your skin texture, and there are some anti-aging ingredients in here and all of that stuff. The day night cream, I only use at night because it doesn't have an SPF, and I like to use SPF during the day. So I only use it at night, and I use these in combination with one another. I do use this both day and night though. I use it underneath my daytime SPF and at night after I've washed my face underneath this. So I still have quite a bit of this stuff left. The thing that I will say though that I do not like is that it's highly fragrant, and I'm always really careful about things that are heavily perfumed, because some people can have sensitive skin. So if you are sensitive to heavily perfumed things, then I would not pick this up, because you might be, it might irritate your skin is what I'm saying. So both of these are scented. This one is more heavily scented than this one. But if I was going to recommend one of the two, I would definitely go with this. I've been using them every day. They've hydrated my skin, especially with this crazy weather that we've been having for the past couple of months. I feel like my skin is like extra parched. And since it's extra parched, I have had to use a dewy finishing spray, because when I put my foundation on or my powder on or whatever, I just feel like my skin is kind of dry. And so to avoid the dry, cakey feeling and the dry, cakey look, I have just after I finish doing my makeup, I just sort of spray it on with the dewy finishing spray, and that helps to set my makeup as well as keep my skin feeling hydrated and not so cakey and dry during these strange cold weather days. During the day, I did pick up a new SPF. I was using, what was I using? I was using another L'Oreal product that I'd gotten, and I really liked it, but I wanted to try something else, something that was more natural. I do prefer like more natural type of ingredients, and a non-chemical sunscreen, and this is what I picked up. And this is like huge, like if you can see this. This is the Everyday Coconut Daily Face Lotion for all skin types, and it has broad spectrum SPF 15. The SPF that it uses is zinc oxide and not the other stuff like the oxy blah 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 that I can't really pronounce. This uses zinc oxide, which is a non-chemical sunscreen. So if you are interested, then I would get this. The thing about this though is, one, it's huge. Like, look at this big bottle. You get 12 ounces. I picked this up from Whole Foods. It was on sale for $5.99. Oddly enough, I was looking at picking it up anyway because I'd seen it on Vitacost, and so I had it in my cart, but I just went to Whole Foods the next day and I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. For $5.99, it is awesome. All of the ingredients I can pronounce, like coconut water, neem extract, papaya extract, virgin coconut oil, glycerin, stearic acid, lavender essential oil, citric acid. So it has all things that I can pronounce, all things that I recognize, all natural things. It is certified fair trade. It does have coconut oil. So if you are sensitive to coconut oil, if it is comedogenic to you, then maybe this is not for you. However, I've never had a problem with coconut oil being comedogenic to me. It doesn't break me out. It keeps my skin hydrated. I absolutely love it. The consistency of this is almost like the consistency of any regular sunscreen, but a teeny tiny bit waterier. Waterier? Something more watery. When you put it on, it does take quite a bit to sort of get it into your skin, but it doesn't turn, there's no white cast with flash photography if that's something that you're interested in, because I did do a flash photography test and there was no white cast. Once it's on your skin, it is not greasy, it is not oily, it feels almost like a primer going on your skin. I love that because then I don't feel like my skin is extra greasy or anything like that, but it is still hydrated. So love that stuff. It's the first time I've ever used this Everyday Coconut brand, so I may want to use some of those other products. Next is another thing that I got that has coconut in it. This is the Glow Naturals Coconut Collection Eye Cream. I'm always searching for a good eye cream. The best one that I've ever used, honestly, is Hydrolyze. That's the one that I love the most, but it's so expensive. I just can't bear myself paying like $70 for it. And so I'm always looking for another under eye cream that works as well. I've tried the Bobbi Brown one. That's still a little too expensive, but if it worked as well, then I would get it because it's a little cheaper than Hydrolyze. This is the closest thing I've ever found to Hydrolyze, and I actually might like it a little bit better. It's super inexpensive. I get it from Vitacost. I'll put all the links down below. And it has arnica flower extract in it. Arnica flower extract gives a little tingle to the skin. Like when you put it on, it's almost like, oh gosh, does this hurt or does it feel good? I'm not exactly sure. It only lasts for like 2 minutes and then it goes away, but there's like a slight tingle underneath your eye and I'm like, oh, that means it's working, I guess. And it really does hydrate this under eye area. I don't have like a ton of like wrinkles or anything under there, so I can't speak into that, but in terms of hydration, we don't have, you know, oil glands right under our eyes, and so we need to keep it hydrated. I love that when I wake up in the morning and I touch my under eye area, it still feels hydrated just like it did when I was using Hydrolyze. And so that's why I really like this product. So if you're looking for a new under eye cream that is hydrating, I would go with this one right here. It also contains jojoba seed oil, apricot kernel oil, hyaluronic acid, which is awesome for the skin, coconut oil, soybean protein, some hydrolyzed rice bran, some paraffin, and there's no parabens, so that's good. None of this, and this doesn't have parabens in it either, so that's good too. Because we know that I do prefer things that don't have parabens. Sometimes though, I will try products that have them. But if I can avoid it, then I will go the non-paraben route. This is another product, not going to talk too much about it, but this is my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Powder Foundation. I have a whole review on this stuff and why I love it, so I will link that below, but since I've used it every single day, I had to talk about it in the video. I am in the color Tan Sand, and it's fantastic if you are somebody who is of yellow or olive undertone, because it's hard to find a yellow or olive undertone powder foundation, and I know from experience. Next, what I've been using, and I kind of need your guys' help too, but what I've been using for my brows is the Maybelline's Define-A-Brow, and it's the first time I've ever used an eyebrow pencil that is this thin. I know that the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil is thin like this one is. As you can see, it's really, really skinny, and I like that because it gives me a lot of control. I don't have super thick eyebrows, so it gives me a lot of control when filling them in. But what I don't like is this little comb here on the other side. How I wish that was a spoolie. I wish it was a spoolie. I do like this side of the pencil. This side I wish was a spoolie, and it's not. It's like a comb, and my eyebrows are just not thick enough to comb. So if you guys have another recommendation for what I can buy that's like a drugstore brand, then let me know. Otherwise, I will just have to graduate to Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, which is fine. I just feel like that I think is like $18 or $20, and for something that I use every day, it's gonna go down like really, really, really fast, and I don't wanna have to spend like $18 on a brow pencil every 2 weeks, you know what I mean? If I can find something that's a drugstore that works just as well, that has a spoolie on the other end, so let me know. But this is something that I've been loving. I use the color medium brown, and it works just fine for me. Lastly is this Mystic Divine Argan and Monoi Oils Nourishing Hair Mask. You get it from Sally's Beauty Supply. I actually heard about this product from that girl Melly. She talked about it. It was in her 2013 Beauty Favorites, I think. I will link her channel down below so that you can check it out. But she talked about this and how much she loved it in the year 2013, and I was like, I have got to try that product. I mean, oils, hair mask, like I'm all about that. So I needed to make sure to try it, and it's empty because I've literally used it, I think, almost every single time that I have shampooed and conditioned my hair in the month of February. you don't get a ton of product. You get 8 ounces, which is about typical for a hair mask, but because I have a lot of hair, as you can see, I like scoop out a good chunk when I'm using it. So I think I only got maybe like 4 uses out of this product, which is fine. It retails for somewhere around like $9, and I got it when they were having like a buy one get one free sale. So I actually got 2, so I'm happy about that. It smells really good. It smells like clean but floral at the same time. I really like that smell. And it does nourish my hair. I will say that my hair feels softer after I've used it. It feels healthier. Again, I've only used it like for maybe 5 times, so I'm not gonna say that it's like made my hair so much less damage, but what I will say is that it's a great hair mask, and if you're looking for a new one and you want to try something, then I would go to Sally's and pick this up. I have another bottle and I'm excited to break it open so that I can use it. Yeah, so that is that product, and that is it for my February favorites. So again, not a ton of product, but enough that would warrant a video, right? I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the month of March. If you have not entered my giveaway, then be sure to do that. It is my green smoothie recipe video. Check out that video, and then it'll tell you everything about how to enter for winning the NutriBullet. And that's it, guys. I hope that March is going to be as awesome to you as February was to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
For more tips, visit www.dazzlediaries.com.